Digits BB! Welcome back everyone to Digits BB. We're here once again with a stream of Pokemon Shining Pearl. And for those who remember the last stream, we saw this pink Pokemon right in front of you, just wiggling around smiling right in front of your very eyes, kill a Nintendo Switch Joy-Con in real time. It was merciless, brutal. I can't believe it happened. And I gave it a really silly nickname that I couldn't show on stream because I couldn't even operate the controllers while the stream is still going. This Shellos is named Satsujin, which means murder. Which is a really silly name, I didn't realize until after the fact, but Satsujin means murder, not murderer, like a person who does murder. So that was kind of a silly choice on my part. I could have named it Satsujin Sha, which means murderer, but then I wouldn't be able to have the 2 exclamation points at the end, which I think add a good comedic effect to the nickname. So we'll roll with it. I think eventually we'll find the name raider in this game, and I could change the name if I wanted to. But yeah, nicknames can be updated later. But the moment that this Pokemon destroyed my Joy-Con once and for all. At least I think it's destroyed. I haven't even tried to play a game with it since the last stream. But yeah, this Pokemon will live down in infamy at twitch.tv/digitsbb. So viewers may be asking themselves, well, if this Pokemon in front of you killed a Joy-Con at the end of the last stream, how could you possibly be playing this video game again? It doesn't make any sense. The answer is that I got controller justice. Look at all this movement I'm doing with a controller right now that I can do with my video game with the I need to get used to these button placements though. Look at all this moving around I'm doing. I can grab this item. I'm going to grab the item. I grabbed the item. It's a potion. Kaido wa Kizugusuri o mitsuketa. Kaido wa Kizugusuri o kaifuku poketo ni shimatta. I did it. I picked up an item, and that's because I bought myself a Nintendo Switch wired controller, a third-party controller, compatible with the Nintendo Switch 1 and 2, should I ever choose to play on that console. It's a cheaper third-party controller. I didn't buy it for very much money at all. I didn't buy a Pro controller, an overpriced Pro controller from Nintendo, because I figured, really, I need this for when I'm playing games on the TV for streams. Off-stream, I could even just use the Switch in handheld mode with the Joy-Cons, which work when they're still attached to the console. But this new wired controller I have is what I'll be using for now. It's what I'll be using to play the game tonight. And I'm going to keep running around in this grass for a bit. Because where I left off was I'm trying to search this route for Pokemon that I haven't caught yet. Including one of Justin's favorite Pokemon that I never learned about. I never got to find out what it was at the end of the last stream because we ended so abruptly. This will definitely take getting used to, playing with like a controller with a joystick, and the A and B buttons are placed differently than I'm used to. But I don't even want to see this pink Shellos in front of me, man. I'm running away from that immediately. I don't even want to think about that Pokemon as it's still in my party. Another one! Oh, this is... I don't like this route. I don't like this route at all. Terrible route. I also don't like how the battles are taking so long because Luxio has to intimidate every Pokemon it sees. Alright, let me move it out of the first party slot. I can put my bird Shushu up in front. There's a Buizel. I already have one of those, don't I? Yeah, because I caught one. I named it Brazil. I remember. I guess maybe I should be looking up these routes and seeing what Pokemon can be found in them. How's my party doing, HP-wise? Oh yeah, everyone's fine. Hopefully everyone's fine in terms of their power points as well. Let's talk to this this Team Galactic guy guarding the power plant. Stappa is his name, which means grunt. Hatsudensho ni hairu na yo. Hey, you're not allowed to enter the power plant. Gingada no nakama igai wa dare mo haireru na tte. I was told that nobody outside of Team Galactic is allowed to enter. Dare mo ireru na tte meirei sareten dakara sa. Because I was ordered not to let anybody outside of Team Galactic inside. Nanda sono kao wa? Harita sou da na? Dattara ore to shoubu shite miro. What's that, you want to go in? Well, in that case, you're going to have to battle me. Alright, more Team Galactic. I remember these dudes didn't stand a chance the last time I fought them. It's got Nyaruma, which is Glameow. This is an interesting battlefield that we appear in when you battle Team Galactic. I don't think I have any Pokemon with type advantages. Oh, not that that matters, because this cat is going down real quick. That's a level gain for Shushu. Dakara konna Pokemon ja kateru wake nai nda yo. Come on, man. It's not like I could win with this Pokemon. Sure couldn't. And he gave me 704 yen. Nante koto da. Kotomo ni ori wa makete shimatta. What the heck? I lost to a kid. Daga na, naka ni haitte hatsudensho ki o tsukaeba. Mo haitte kurenai daro. But even if you get inside, you're not getting anywhere without the power plant key. Nazerara, nokori no ki wa hanabata ni itta nakama ga motteru dake dakara na. And that's because the other key is being held by my partner who went to the flower fields. Haha, soyu imi de wa ore no kachi da ze. Haha, so in that sense, I'm the one who won here. Kachari. It's the sound of a door slamming. Naka kara kage ga kakerarete ite akerarenai. The door is locked, so you can't get in. Alright, so I misunderstood what he was saying earlier. He's saying there's one key, now there are multiple keys. Okay, so some people went to the flower fields. Is that this way? Or is this the way to another town that I'm not supposed to go to yet? Ima, Hakutai no Mori wa wareware Gingadan ga tousa o shiteiru. Right now, Team Galactic is investigating the Hakutai Forest. Kore ijo dare mo toshimasen. So nobody else can go through. Then why are those kids up ahead? What, you just let them stay there? But you're not letting me through? Unbelievable. Chosa to itte mo, sono town no oku no hanabata de Pokemon o tsukamaeteiru toka. And when we say investigation, we mean that we're catching Pokemon in the flower fields deep within Sono Town. Hatsudensho no energy de nanika wo tsuru toka anata ni wa kanke nai no desu. What we're doing with the power plant, and the energy in the power plant is none of your business, kid. Alright, and they shoved me away. Alright, so I'm not going any further that way. Oh, look at these berries that I planted. They've grown. I'll go ahead and pick these and replant one. Kago no mi. Remember that, so I plant the one of the same berry. Or actually don't, well, I can only water one at a time, right? Yeah. Alright, let's pluck this. Momon no Mi. Let's plant one of those berries. And then give it some water. Alright, so Team Galactic Grunt said that his partner is in the flower fields, which I was not able to go to earlier. Because their Team Galactic Grunt's standing in the way, so I guess I gotta take those punks down to get what I want. You know, I don't think I want Satsujin the Shellos in my party anymore. I'm gonna put it in a box. Oh no, it's called Mizuki's PC, because we met Mizuki earlier. And do a kanji? Oh, take those punks down. Yeah. Hello Justin and hello James. You two showed up at like exactly the same time. It's like you planned that. Alright, let's put this murder in here. Oh, that's right, we have a freaking... Oh, whoops, I didn't mean to put Shijin back in the party. I could, though. Well... Shijin's already evolved, though, so let's take a Pokemon that is yet to evolve. I like Buizel, so I'm going to put Buizel in my party for now. I don't plan on using Buizel in battle, but for the sake of EXP and completing the Pokedex. But we have a Mew in this game. That's crazy. Just for playing Pokemon Let's Go, I was given the legendary Pokemon that was hard to even get in like any generation of Pokemon until now. And the Gen 4 remake, a guy just gives you one. It's level 1, though. Alright, so... Getting used to the... kind of the feel of this new joystick. It's kind of stiff. Not necessarily a bad controller, it's just a different feel. Alright, well we've made it out here where these grunts are yelling at a bald man. Sa tamatte, amai mitsu o zenbu yokose. Alright, now shut up and give us all the sweet honey. Soda, Gingadan wa takusan no Pokemon o obikiyoseru tame ni sore o hitsuyou to shiteiru. That's right, Team Galactic needs that to... Obikiyoseru. Probably means like summon. We need that honey to summon a lot of Pokemon. Oi, nanka iru ze, dou suru? What? Someone's here. What are we gonna do? Dare ko yobareru to mendou da. It's a pain in the ass to be called out by somebody. Mai, kotenpan ni suria ii dake no hanashi daro. Kotenpan ni suria. Kotenpan ni. I'm gonna start using a dictionary more while I play this game. Let's learn some words. Oh, interesting. That's an interesting word. Okay, back to the tab. Well, whatever. We can beat the snot out of this pipsqueak, so no worries. Alright, we're being challenged for a double battle, aren't we? Mew's only... Yeah, I am super early in the game, it's true. My Pokemon aren't even level 20 yet, so it's not like there's that much catching up to do there. It's more like it was funny to see Mew at level 1, considering, like, in any other Pokemon game, you're typically going to get a legendary Pokemon at, like, it's going to be, like, level 40 plus or whatever when you get it. Alright. I don't know what these guys are talking about with saying they can beat me up, because they're using Wormpoles in battle. Wormpole against a bird. And then he's got a Karasari Desu, that's a Silcoon. Which means no match for a wing attack. Wow, Silcoon has an interesting... It's so round. The character model of Silcoon in this game, it looks like a pork bun. I'm gonna name it that if I catch a Silcoon, it'll be called Nikuman. Nice, Kochikoi! The Magikarp leveled up. Dakara itsumade shitappa nandayo na ore. This is why I'll always be a grunt, he says. Alright, well there are two of these dudes. Am I fighting them consecutively? Looks like it, yeah. Nasakenai. Sonna koto ja bonusu ga heru ze. This sucks. My bonus is definitely going down at this rate. Tsugi wa ore ga aite da ze. Oh, he was saying that to the one he just lost, wasn't he? He's saying your bonus is going down. This is the thing about reading a null subject language. Sometimes you have to like kind of think about what's being said. You need context. Anyway, you're fighting me next, he says. Hehehe. Suzukete tatakaeba kochi ga yuri dakara na. Hehe. Fighting 2 consecutive battles means I have the advantage here. Alright, he's only got 1 Pokemon. Last guy had 2. He's got a Zubat. Also, I just realized I was saying earlier about like, oh, I'm gonna switch Luxie out of the first slot because Intimidate was making battles take too long. Staravia has Intimidate as its ability too, so I didn't really help myself out there. Oh wow, that quick attack, holy crap. That's a strong quick attack. Or that was wing attack I just used, but wasn't it? Tsuroi Pokemon ga hoshii. I want stronger Pokemon. Kono kodomo tsuyoi zo, sugoi tsuyoi. This kid is strong, real strong. Nantiyu ka tsuyoi zo. So strong I can hardly describe it. Shikatanai, hitomazu hatsudensho ni mororu ka. Oh well, let's go back to the power plant, I guess. Oh, and they drop something on their way out. Are, kore nanda? Aitsura no wasuremono kana? Hey, what's this? Did they drop something? Hatsudensho key datte. Hatsudensho no kagi da ne. It's the Hatsudensho key, which means it's the Hatsudensho key, is what he says. It's sillier in Japanese because as you can see, it's written in different script each time he says it. I don't know how that's a key. It looked more like a Pokeball with the way that sprite was sitting on the ground. Toriazu kimi ni watashi oku ne. Well, I'll give it to you, I guess. I got the Hatsudensho key. Kimi tasukatta yo. Thanks for your help, kid. Aitsura amai mitsu o yokosete muriyari ni ubaou to shite ne. They want to take all my sweet honey. Okashina kakkou de okashina koto o itte yoku wakaranai renshu datta. Those guys were real weird dressed in those costumes and saying all those weird things. Soda, ore o shinai to kore wo uketotte okure. Well, here, I guess I owe you this as thanks. And I got sweet honey. Hello, Sakura. Welcome to the stream. I got controller justice. I'm playing Pokemon Shining Pearl with a newly purchased wired Nintendo Switch controller that won't have connectivity issues. Sono mai mitsu o aoi kaori ga suru ki ni nureba Pokemon ga yotte kuru kamo ne. If you spread that honey on a tree, its sweet fragrance will attract Pokemon. What a great Friday evening. So many friends of the show tuning in. Well, I just pressed the L and R buttons on this controller out of curiosity, I guess, and they feel so much different. I think it's because this controller is kind of shaped like a Xbox One controller, which I have for playing PC games. But the buttons and joysticks definitely feel different than the Xbox One. 甘い蜜を塗った木が大きく揺れていると珍しいポケモンが集まっていることが多いからちょっと期待しちゃうよ. If you spread sweet honey on a tree and it shakes, that means a lot of rare Pokemon have gathered there, which is so exciting, is what he says. この花畑に咲く花. The flowers blooming in this field. 新野のどの花よりも生き生きとしてるだろ? The flowers blooming in this field, they're livelier than any other flowers in the Sinnoh region, don't you think? Pokemon no okage nanda yo. That's thanks to Pokemon. They're watching a show on the TV. The TV shows can look so detailed in this game, compared to just flickering lights in the classic Pokemon games that I grew up with. Alright, so we have honey, and we have the key to the power plant. Which means I am going back to the power plant and getting my revenge on these fools. Also, I never found out what Justin's favorite Pokemon was in this area, so I guess I'll run around a bit. I still haven't seen a Drifloon yet, which is one of my favorite Gen 4 pokes. Also, I had to wonder because I'm playing this game at nighttime every time I do a stream, like, maybe it's affecting the Pokemon that can spawn out here. So maybe I won't even be able to find the Pokemon that Justin wants to see. Because I've just been seeing Weasels and Shellos. After beating the Windworks. Well, Friday you say, there's no problem with Friday, because I happen to be playing this video game on a Friday evening. But yeah, story progress is something that I need to work on. Here's a poke, Pachirisu. That's another Pokemon I like a lot too. Could Pachirisu be the Pokemon that Justin loves so much? Wait, have I already caught one of these? I don't remember. I haven't. Alright. I'm kind of worried about finishing off in one move, though. Might need to Animal Crossing manipulate. I mean, the Windworks, is that... That's, like, coming up soon in the game, isn't it? I mean, I can't really say that confidently, because it's been so long. I say it every time, they're so generous with Pokeballs in these remake games. The Friday after. Okay. Yeah. Well, I know I'm at the Windworks, but I was like wondering if like it's like a story thing that would take forever, you know. I caught a Pachirisu though. Okay, I think that's the poke that Justin loves so much. I love this poke too. It's a cute poke. Its name is the same in Japanese. Because Risu means squirrel. Alright, Pachirisu. Denki Risu Pokemon, the electric squirrel Pokemon. Hoppe no denki bukuro de tsukutta denki wo shippo kara uchirasu. Ki no ue de seikatsu shiteiru. It releases the electricity stored in its cheeks from its tail, and it lives in trees. Oh man, what should we nickname a Pachirisu? I mean, this one's a male. It's like Risu is already the word for squirrel. Given lots of screen time in the anime. Trying to think of what to nickname this. Can't really think of a good, like, pun. I don't know, any suggestions in the chat? I came up with this risumu, which sounds like rhythm in Japanese. But it's a play because rhythm is rizumu. But this is risumu. Like the word for squirrel and rhythm put together. That's what I could come up with. Risumu. Oh, whoa, I deleted a character. Oops. Where's this is the plus button. Risumu. Alright. Risumu the Pachirisu. I'm gonna put it in the PC box for now because it doesn't evolve, and I'll focus on through EXP sharing, evolving Pokemon that I've caught, just keeping them in my party, and then transferring pokes around. Let's go ahead and send it to the box. Alright, I assume that's the Pokemon Justin wanted me to catch all this time, so we can now advance the plot, having done that. Naka kara kagi ga kakerarete ite akerarenai. The door is locked, so you can't open it. Hatsudensho key wo tsukaimasu ka? Will you use the power plant key? Hai. Gachari. Ching. Hatsudensho no tobira ga tobira ga aita. The power plant's door is open. Alright, we've made it in, and the game is saving. Oh, this guy's staring right at the doorway. Nani? He says. Nani? Omae, kagi o motteiru no ka? Huh? You have the key? Kagi wo shimeta imi ga nai ze. Tsumari oni no make janai ka? Well, that completely defeats the purpose of locking the door. I guess this means I lose after all. Ha! Ochikonderu hima wa nai. Kanbu ni rennaku da ze. I need to practice my pronunciation. That's the nice thing about doing these streams. It's like, it's weird because like, going back and forth between speaking English and Japanese makes me like lose like my proper like intonation, or, you know, because people, when Japanese speakers speak Japanese, they don't move their lips or their mouths very much compared to Americans speaking English. Anyway, what he says is, there's no time to mope around. I gotta report to my superiors. There's a vending machine over here. With realistic Japanese-looking drinks, too. There's like a grape soda-looking thing, like a lemon lime. Anyway, that's not what we're here for. We're not at the power plant to buy a drink. We're here to fight crime. Kore wa osobi janai. Rippa na shigoto nanda ze. Hey, we're not playing around here. This is serious work. This guy's got a Cascoon, Mayururo. This one looks like a pork bun too. Don't these cocoon Pokemon have like, not really spikes on their heads in like Gen 3? I don't know if I call it spikes on their heads, but there's something sticking out of their head, like out of the cocoon. But here they're just smoothly round like a pork bun, as I keep saying. Alright, Shushu gained another level. So my 3 core Pokemon are all level 16. Shigoto no jama wo tsareta. You've interfered with my work. Alright, let's go ahead and mix it up and switch pokes again. Do I, Pinkingu has Peck, right? He does, so that would be worth putting in battle. Because I figure Team Galactic, they're mostly going to have, like, bug Pokemon at this point in the game. Not necessarily, actually. They might have, like, Zubat and, like, Glameow, but... I can get a good type advantage out of having a flying type move, I think. Hatsurensho no denki energy. Sore wo atsumeru no ga shigoto da. This power plant is full of electric energy, and it's our job to harness that. This guy's got 2 pokes. Kimmuso, another wormhole. So bringing a Pokemon that knows Peck to the front was a wise decision. Oh, alright, this is it Penking learning to move? It's not, this is... Oh, this is Doof. Okay, it wants to learn Headbutt. I'll replace, Tackle with Headbutt. Bidoof, who, as a reminder to the audience, is nicknamed Kami-sama, which means, like, Lord my God. Next Pokemon, Nyadoma, which is a Glameow. I don't have any type advantages against a Glameow, so we'll just keep going with Penkingu here. I have Metal Claw. What a crazy move to have. There's no type advantages in that, though. Or same type attack bonus is what I meant. Not yet, at least. Alright, Brajiru gained a level. Brazil the Buizel. Kodomo no kuse ni tsuroi yatsu wa kirai. It's because of this kid that I hate strong Pokemon. Whoops, I ran straight to the boss. I don't know if I was supposed to fight that right next to her. The chibi character models in this game make everyone look really small. Atashi Gingada ni iru 3 nin no kanbu no hitori. I'm one of the 3... How do I translate kanbu? One of the 3 team leads of Team Galactic. Ima yorimo suteki na sekai o tsukuridasu tame, iroiro to ganbatte iru no ni nakanaka rikai sarenai no yo ne. We're doing all kinds of work to create a better world, which you couldn't possibly understand. Anata mo wakatte kurenai desho? Chotto kanashii kedo ne. We're doing all kinds of work to improve the world that people just don't understand. And I guess you don't understand either, do you? How sad. Dakara, Pokemon Shobu de dou suru ka kimemashou. So let's have a Pokemon battle to settle this. Watashi ga kattara, anata ga dette iku. If I win, you leave. Sono kawari, anata ga kattara, atashi tachi Gingadan ga kieru wa. And if you win, Team Galactic will leave. The chibis also make everyone look so unserious. Yeah, like, she's talking about how we're, like, ruining their plans and she's gonna take me down, but she's just kind of standing there smiling like an Animal Crossing villager. Oh, and her name is Mazu. Mars. Mars like the, that's probably what she's called in English as well. Mars just said Mazu like the English word. In the Japanese language, the planet Mars is Kase, which means the planet of fire. In Japanese, all of the planets have, like, they're the something planet, like mostly elements. Like Venus is Kinsei, which is the gold planet. Saturn is Dulce, the soil planet, and so on. Alright, Zubat, no type advantages here, so let's just water gun it. Yeah, I'm saving grinding time by having the HP. Alright, she's switching her Pokemon out, being strategic. Look at this thick cat right here. Bunyato. Watashi no Pokemon ni nana sunu ya... She said, like, what are you doing, my Pokemon? I think is what she was saying there. Bunyato is Per Ugly's Japanese name. Oh, this cat is fast, dude. Oh, geez, and it made me flinch, too. Dorobo! Am I holding anything? Okay, I'm not. She used Thief, but Penkingu isn't holding anything, so it's fine. Oh, look at that gigantic almond that this cat is eating. Alright, could use a potion here. Whoops, not that. It's kind of a strong scratch. Oh, they don't play the doo-doo, 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 doo-doo over and over when your Pokemon is red in this game. That's interesting. Oh yeah, her Pokemon are kind of tough. They're pretty high leveled, but... Oh wow, Mike is online. I can make it through this because I have enough potions, but... These Pokemon are definitely higher leveled and more sturdy than what I've been fighting so far. Because Per Ugly is kind of a tank. Alright, well the hard part of the battle is done. And everyone's leveling up. And Brazil there learned a quick attack. Alright, back to the Zubat, which is... Wouldn't even be a problem for a Penkingu, but let's switch it up and give the whoops, what am I... What? I didn't mean to... I was accidentally viewing, like, my Pokemon's moves. Pressed an extra button, I guess. That's fine, though. We'll finish it off with Penkingu after all. There we go. Done. Alright, defeated Mars. Masaka! Makeru da nante. Namaiki na kodomo ne. No way, I lost, you bratty kid. Arara, makechatta. No way, how could I lose? Ma ika, anata to Pokemon shobu. Wari to omoshirakatta shi. Well, whatever, it was interesting battling you. じゃあ、私たちはひとまずバイバイしちゃうから。Alright, well, I guess this means we're out of here. Gingadan, Team Galactic. とにかく、ポケモンやエネルギーを集まって、宇宙を作り出すと言っていて。They say they're gonna use Pokemon... Or, Team Galactic, they said they're gonna gather energy to create outer space. Marukiri imifume deshita. I have no idea what they meant. それはともかく君には感謝の気持ちでいっぱいだ. Anyway, we're so grateful to you, Sunny. I don't know why I added Sunny to that sentence. It's not really what he said. やっと娘に会える. Now I can finally go see my daughter again. Oh, that's right. There was a... Yeah. This daughter wanted to see her dad, but he was trapped in here by the Team Galactic grunts. Papa! Ah, kusai. Shawa shinasai. Oh, wow. What a daughter. She sounds like a wife. She says, PU, you stink. Take a shower. Yeah, Muriyari. Hatarakasarete takara ne. It's because I've been working so hard. Torena-san, arigato! Thank you, Mr. Trainer. 変な人たちがいなくなったから、風船のポケモンさん、また来てくれるよね? Now that you cleared out those weirdos, the balloon Pokemon can come back. Kind of, except I had to wait until next Friday, right? Like you were saying, Justin. But alright, well we've cleared out the power plant, cleared out Team Galactic, which means it's time to move on to the next route. Make a quick Pokemon Center trip, though. Oops. Make it Friday tomorrow or something. I don't know, I kind of just feel like playing the game fair and square, like doing the normal calendar. It's like with Animal Crossing, like I never do time travel in my like Animal Crossing New Horizons streams or anything. Like I'd rather just play the game the way it's meant to be played, and like there's plenty of other Fridays that I can play this game on, so we can always come back here. That doesn't really worry me. 甘い香りがする木に甘い蜜を塗るとね、匂いに誘われたポケモンがやってくることもあるんだよね。On these sweet tree, if you spread sweet honey on these trees, the smell will attract Pokemon. 白帯の森に行く前にちょっと勝負してくれよ。Let me battle you before I go to Haktai Forest. I'll have to learn the English and Japanese names of the towns in the Sinnoh region. Like, remembering Pokemon isn't really an issue for me because I've taken the time to learn them outside of stream, but I'm pretty clueless on towns, especially remembering any of the names in Japanese at all, really. Even in the other previous gens that I've played, I forget them. We're battling a Ponyta, which is called the same in Japanese, Ponyta. I'm surprised that withstood a water gun. Then again, the Pokemon's levels are increasing, so should probably start battling wild Pokemon more and such, so that my party doesn't get under-leveled. Oh, we only had one poke, okay. Oh, I didn't check what the kid's name is. I've been commenting on that a lot in previous streams. Boku no kibun morisagatta yo. Now I don't feel as excited. Yeah, I don't get his name from that. I didn't pay attention to his name, man. Alright. I don't suppose there are any new Pokemon out here. Probably not. I think I'm still in the same route as before, so... Definitely want to come back to catch a Drifloon, though, because I love that poke. The hot air balloon thing is just kind of neat, and being a ghost flying type is an interesting type pairing. What interesting hiking music that plays when you encounter a hiker. Yama ga nakute mo yama otoko gahaha ikuzo. I'm a mountain climber without a mountain. Ha ha ha, let's go, he says. His name is Katsuto. And he has a Geodude. And Ishitsubute. Sending out one Niki, that's a Machop. Good opportunity for our bird. Poke's getting level up. Sorry, another Geodude is the last poke, so let's switch back. Oh, he has another Pokemon. Jeez, he's got a Doof as well. Alright, well, let's send out Luxio for that, since Luxio's been kind of neglected. Luxio, who, a reminder, is named Link. I nicknamed him Linku. Gen 5 theme for hikers. See, Gen 5 is a generation that I've, like, it's really underplayed for me. Like, I've played Pokemon White 1, but didn't really get into it. I've talked about it in past streams before, but, like, Gen 5 was the first Pokemon generation where, like, I got into playing it late, and I was, like, a senior in high school at the time. So it was the first Pokemon generation I played where I wasn't, like, experiencing it as the same time as my friends and peers. Like, it wasn't really, like, a community experience like the previous generations of Pokemon were for me. It's also one I can't, like, stream. Like, I can play it on my own time, but I don't have the tech to stream DS games, and don't really have any plans to buy such tech. But I do have and I have a Japanese copy of Black 2 that I bought a while back that I'll have to get around to playing. Thankfully, the original DS is a DS cartridges are region free, so I can play those on my American DSs or 3DS. 3DS games are region locked, which is really silly. After all those generations of Nintendo handhelds. Actually, come to think of it, because Switch is region free as well. Like, the 3DS is the only handheld ever by Nintendo that has region locked games. Really silly. That Ponyta thing explains why one water gun wouldn't take it down. Alright, well, there's more trainers up here. Oh, I wasn't even paying attention to that girl's name either. And also skipping dialogue here too. Oops. This kid is Kohei. Good name. Why am I skipping dialogue? I need to stop doing that. This is it's Japanese practice, this video game. Why am I skipping through stuff? There are a lot of trainers out here though, so, I mean... Kono atari ni wa donna Pokemon ga iru no kana? I wonder what kind of Pokemon are out in this route. I acknowledge that, like, all my reading and Japanese practice is making the pacing of these streams really slow. Like, I'm on stream session 5 and only have 1 gym badge. But, you know, that's part of the experience of me playing these games, is to be able to play them in Japanese and learn new words and learn stuff as I play through them, so... It wouldn't be as fulfilling of an experience for me if I was just rushing through them and not paying attention to the text and the dialogue. Oh, this girl's name is Koeda. It's an interesting name. She's sending out a Pachirisu into battle. Really don't have any Pokemon that's really good for battling against other electric types, but I'll have Rinku take it down. It's interesting that the balancing of the Pokemon you find in the wild. Oh wow, why is Pachirisu so strong, dude? Absolute unit enduring that bite. And now it's staring at me. Oh, well, it's reducing my attack stats, so there's that. I realized that Pachirisu can endure so many hits, dude. I mean, it keeps lowering my attack over and over, but I thought it was being kind of like a cute Pokemon, but not good for battle at all. That was at least my impression. A lot of Pokemon that can never evolve tend to be not really strong, but that's not universally true, though. There's Pokemon like Miltank, so... Oh yeah, I guess for that reason, maybe with the pickup ability, having Pachirisu in the party would be useful eventually. When I get to a point where I'm less focused on evolving Pokemon for the Pokedex. Shoku makete shimatta! What a shock, I lost. Alright, let's pick some berries and then replant them. Oren no mi. Alright, so we plucked 2, let's plant 1. Lessons in sustainability, everybody. Don't take a whole lot and then give nothing back. That was a lot of water I gave to it just now. And then Momon Berry. I think I've plucked a lot of those, haven't I? Yeah, I have 4 of them. Alright, item over here. It's a Pokeball, alright. And there's water here. Could go fishing if I wanted to, but I feel like I'd just be catching Magikarp. What does this sign say? Otoko no keijiban. Trainer tips. Bagu no poketo ni ireru dogu wa sono dogu no shurui ni yotte jiroteki ni furiwakeraremasu. The items that you place into your bag will automatically be sorted into different item pockets. That's relevant from Gen 2 onward. Back in Gen 1, no such thing. It was all just one long menu. Totemo benri, masani toreino no hitsujuhin. It's so convenient, essential for trainers. Like, think of the people, like younger people who like grew up playing only like these more recent generations of Pokemon from like the 2020s or whatever. They don't know how inconvenient it would be to go back and play like Gen 1 or even Gen 2 in some regards, like before Pokemon had abilities and such. Konna tokoro de michi ni mayoimashita. I got lost. This guy's name is Ganji. And he has an Onyx. Pachirisu to win a major tournament, that's interesting. Oh, Pinky wants to learn a new move. Bubble Beam. That's gonna be stronger than Water Gun, yeah? 65. Oh, much stronger, dude. Much stronger. We gotta learn Bubble Beam, dude. Gotta learn Bubble Beam. And Kami-sama leveled up as well. Praise be unto Bidoof. Mayoiru trainer wa shobu demo katezu. And I can't even beat other lost trainers. Oh! Doof doof. Kami-sama no yosu ga. What's happening? God is evolving. That's kind of a contradiction in terms, isn't it? Doof doof. Omedetou, Kami-sama wa Bidaru ni shinka shita. Bibarel is called Bidaru. Bidaru. And it's being added to the Pokedex. Bidaru. Biba Pokemon. A beaver Pokemon. Chijo de no dosa wa nonbiri shiteiru ga, oyogu speedo wa Himbasu to Goukaku no Subayasa da. Goukaku? Is that what that says? Let me look up that word. That makes sense, the meaning of that. Alright, Bibarel. It moves slowly on land, but in the water it can swim as fast as a Feebas. Yeah, rip doof doof. It's a new, I figure we gotta evolve, right? We gotta accept an evolution. Right? It's for the Pokedex. It's for the Pokedex. And Bibarel wants to learn Water Gun. Let's go ahead and teach that. Or play some Withdraw. A lot of weasels around here. Also, it just occurred to me, like, I know the game saved when I was, like, going into buildings and such, but I haven't manually saved, like, all streams, so I should be doing that. Did I press the wrong button? Trying to... Oh, this is the proper R button, okay. Picked up a repel. Os! Tekage nashi de ikimasu yo. Hey there, I'm not gonna hold anything back. Batorugaru no Chinatsu is her name. Chinatsu. Means like 1,000 summers, probably. This is a durable Machop. Then again, P.E.K.K.A is a really weak move. Ninku wants to learn Spark. How powerful is that move? 65? Oh, it's more powerful than Dunda Shock, so let's replace Dunda Shock. At least until we learn Dunda Bolt. Makemashita! Kaku ga chigau mitai. I lost, I guess I had bad form. No going this way. Hello, camper. どうしようかな? ちょっと遊んでみようかな? What should I do? Hey, wanna play? Her name is Saya. And she has a Piplup. Oh, dude, look at this. This is like a Spider-Man pointing situation. I'll go ahead and switch for Rinku right here. Let's try out that new Spark move. Nice. Alright. Gotta love those disproportionately strong Gen 4 Pokemon, right? Shushu wants to learn Gamushada. I don't know what that move is. Let me read the description. 相手の HP が自分の HP と同じくらいになるようにダメージを与える。It's Endeavor. Okay. That could be useful. I'll go ahead and replace Double Team with an... Actually, no, let's not replace Double Team. Let's replace Tackle, because I already have Quick Attack as a decent normal type move. Let's replace Tackle with Endeavor. Double Team can be useful sometimes. If I want to, like, taunt a gym leader's Pokemon by getting really dodgy, you know. I've used that strat before. Mo... Pum pum pum. I don't even know how to translate what she said. She's like grumbling, basically. Looks like there's a rest house here, and there's items. A super potion. It's called a good potion in Japanese. Ii Kyuzukusuri. Like they're advertising, is that a Poketch? Those are Poketches on TV, right? Or no, those are Pokedexes, aren't they? Those don't look like watches, but what do I know? お前一人で白田の森抜けられるのかな? 抜けられるのかよ? You think you can make it all the way through Hakutai Forest by yourself? なんだか疲れているよね。少し休んでいきなさい. You look tired. Have a little rest. Alright, we can heal our Pokemon and then get back on the road. Or is she one of the people who pesters you to stick around? あなたもポケモンもすっかり元気になったわね. You and your Pokemon are looking much better, okay. It's not like there's one of those people who has one of those rest houses in Gen 3 who just keeps pressuring you to, like, nap in his house forever. Well, here are the woods, but we can't cut this down, yeah? The only HM move that I have so far is Rock Smash. Hakutai no Mori ni wa Doku type no Pokemon ga oi. There are a lot of poison type Pokemon in the Hakutai Forest. だけど Doku Keshi katenai nda yo na, doushiyo. But I haven't bought any antidotes. What should I do? Sumu beki ka, mororu beki ka? Should I keep going or turn back? I think I have some antidotes, right? Should probably check that before I step foot in the forest. Oh, I've got 5. I got 5, dude. I'm fine. I have 5. Hello, green-haired person. Hajimemashite. Atashi no namae wa Momi. Nice to meet you. My name is Momi. Anata wa? What's your name? Kairu-san te namae nanda. So your name is Kyle. Ne, Kairu-san, onegai ga aru no. Kyle, there's a favor I'd like to ask of you. Kono mori o nuketai keredo, atashi hitori ja kokoro bosoi no Gingadan toyu ayashii hito ga utsuroite iru te kiita shi. Tabi wa michi tsurete iru desho? Ne, issho ni ikimashou yo. So I can't make it to these through these forests by myself because a frail person. I've heard there's these sketchy people called Team Galactic in the forest, and a frail person like myself can't make it through. So let's go through the forest together. And we're teaming up with Momi. I don't remember what her name is in English. Kizutsuita Pokemon wa subete naoshite agemasu kara ne. I'll heal your Pokemon if they're ever hurt. Whoops, I don't know what I just did there with the shoulder buttons. Hakutai no mori, toki to tomo ni ikiru rinshin. Shinrin. The Hakutai Forest, where the forests that live together with time. It's probably a good spot to bring Shushu to the front, because we'll be fighting a lot of bug catchers, I'm sure. Oira no Pokemon doko wo kuratte shimatte tatakai naku natta yo. My Pokemon got poisoned, so now they can't fight. Konna koto nara motto doku keshi katte okeba yokatta. I wish I'd bought more antidotes for a place like this. Alright, so that guy's not going to battle me after all. Oh, well, there's an antidote right here. Too bad I can't give it to this poor bug catcher here. She's Cheryl in English. Seems like a fitting name for her. Oh, we're going to double battle with these trainers. Chotto shita sanpo. She says, I'm going for a little walk, basically. Nandatte kakkoi no wa mushi Pokemon de kimari. When it comes to cool, bug Pokemon are the best. Fighting Kanako and Yota. Pachirisu and Wurmple, huh? What does Momi have? Blissey, oh wow, or that's a Chansey, not a Blissey. Chansey is called Lucky in English, like the word lucky. Oh really? Wow, they're really doing casual with the Pokedex nowadays, aren't they? You only have to see all of the pokes and not catch them. Interesting. I will take down the Wurmple. I mean, I say they're getting casual, but actually, Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu is the only Pokemon game where I've ever actually completed the Pokedex, like including like registering as caught all the Pokemon. Because I mostly caught and leveled them up myself, but then I transferred some from Pokemon Go, like to get the Eevee evolutions, and then traded a few with Will to finish it off. So after all these years of playing Pokemon, in 2022, I finally completed the Pokedex in a Pokemon game. Alright, so meanwhile in the video game that I'm playing right now, Shushu is paralyzed, which is a bummer. $111 HP for a Pokemon that low level is crazy. Chansey's HP stats, dude. Crazy. Another pork bun Pokemon. Oh geez, yeah, I'm risking a Shushu here. I shouldn't be going on like this. Once this battle's done, I can go rest in the rest house outside the woods, though. That Pachirisu is really going after my bird. Meanwhile, Chansey's not doing a darn thing to that Pachirisu. We need to take it on myself, I guess. Oh, the Chansey cured Shushu's paralysis. That's cool. Alright, let's switch pokes here. Don't really have any pokes that have a type advantage against an electric type. So I'll have to work on that. I'll have to get like a ground type Pokemon in my party at some point. Yeah, the disarming voice isn't doing much. Now Chansey's paralyzed. Chamuboisu is what that move is called in Japanese. Charm voice. And yeah, I'm really realizing in this stream, Pachirisu is a tank. He can really take a lot of hits. I mean, that bite did a lot of damage, but still, like, a lot of other weaker Pokemon would be taken out in, like, that one hit with bite. It's an unexpectedly strong squirrel. Alright, did the trainer have any more Pokemon? The bug catcher had 3. Yeah, I don't have the best party for handling electric types. I'm only considering really 3 of these Pokemon to be like active party members. Yan, the girl said, just like a grunting noise. Mushi Pokemon no kakoyosa mushi suru na yo. Don't ignore the coolness of bug Pokemon, he says. Alright, Momi, we're turning back for a second here to go heal up. Actually, wait, what am I talking about? She said she'll heal the Pokemon myself. Alright, yeah, we gotta team up, blah blah blah, and she can heal my Pokemon herself, so I don't need to step outside. Can she... Is there a way to talk to her? Oh, she healed the Pokemon for me. Okay. Alright, before I continue, I'm gonna take a quick break to go grab something to drink, because I'm thirsty and doing a lot of talking this stream, so I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back, so let's keep going. It's nice of Momi to heal after every battle. Oh, and I picked up a paralyzed heal. What is over here? Oh, that's right, this is the place where you go to evolve Eevee into Leafeon, right? Hyomen ga koke de owarete iru. Sawaru to nanto naku kimochi ii. Koke must mean moss, right? I don't think I've encountered that word before, but koke. Moss, yeah, I'll have to note that for later. This surface is covered in moss. It feels good to touch somehow. These woods have nice music, very calm. This music is not so calm, it's chaotic, jeez. Toreina to Pokemon no kokoro ga hitotsu ni kayoi aeba fushigi na chikara ga umareru. If a trainer and their Pokemon's hearts become one, you unlock a mysterious power. Mieru. Mieru. I can see it, I can see it. She sounds like a Joker in Persona. I can see it. I can feel it. I'll reveal your true form. That's not what she says. Kimi no Haiboku ga mieru. I can see your defeat. That text scrolled by so quick I couldn't see the names. One of them is Yoriko. The girl is Yoriko, and I couldn't read the man's name. Oh, look at their Abras. These Abras don't... Well, I was about to say these Abras don't stand a chance, but Abras learn like freaking Thunderbolt or something in these new games, don't they? Let's go ahead and switch out to Dinku, because it knows Bite. Oh, Leaf Stones can evolve Leafeon. That's much simpler now, isn't it? Back in the OG Gen 4, though, it was like a neat novel thing that they had these EVs that evolved in new and different unique ways. Leafeon and Glaceon. And I have freaking Sylveon, which I'm completely ignorant about, because, like, still haven't played the... Really, most of these newer gen Pokemon games since fairy types became a thing. Because I did play Gen 7, and Let's Go, and the Gen 3 remake, and the tiniest bit of Gen 9. But really, it's like, you know, there wasn't much new and unfamiliar to me in those remakes of older games. But I still tend to forget what fairy is weak and strong to, so that's something I'll probably have to learn during this playthrough again. Why are they looking at my feet? It's kind of weird, bro. What? Yeah, ground type will become a thing for sure. I just had to find a good poke. It's like the sound of like shuddering or shivering. Watashi ga makeru nante. I didn't foresee my defeat. Alright, I'm all healed up again. Look at all this grass. I'll have to see if I can catch any new pokes, like a pork bun Pokemon. Oh, you encounter 2 Pokemon at a time. Wow, okay. I don't have a Lopunny yet, do I? Lopunny is called Mimiroru. Mimi means ears in Japanese. Alright, well, encountering 2 wild Pokemon at a time is interesting. I'll go ahead and, well... Yeah, I'll go ahead and take out the Wurmple. I don't think that Chansey's going to defeat the Bunny Ray, so I think it's fine. Reached our first level 20 Pokemon. Making progress. Brazil wants to learn Water Gun. I'll replace Tail Whip with that. Doesn't really matter that much for these Pokemon I don't plan on using in battle, but might as well give them movesets that aren't totally silly. I see your defeat was a quality pun. Yeah. Oh, I see your defeat. Oh, okay. Yeah, alright. You're making a good joke. Alright. It's because of the stream delay. I was already like in the midst of the battle by the time you made your joke. So I didn't... It was the timing of the delivery I didn't understand. Alright, Karabaniri, Mimiroru, Usagi Pokemon, the rabbit Pokemon. Kiken wo kanjitoru to, ryou mimi o tatete keikai suru. Samui yoru wa, kegawa ni kao o umete nemuru. When it senses danger, it's both of its ears stand up at alert. And on cold nights, it buries its face into its fur when it sleeps. Lopunny's a cute Pokemon. I'll name it... Let's see here. Usagi yo. That's a throwback to the Night in the Woods days of the unagi yo pun about eels. Rabbit. The word for rabbit in Japanese is usagi. Usagi yo. And I'll go ahead and transfer that to a box. You've been doing exercises during the stream. What do you mean by that? Are you like doing planks? Or like push-ups while looking down at whatever screen you're watching the stream on? A lot of double battles out here. Misarashi Pokemon Miketa. I found a rare Pokemon. Is that supposed to be Mitsuketa? That Tsu looks really small. Anyway, I found a rare Pokemon. Mushi no Shirase. How do I translate that? Like, I have an announcement about bugs. Like he's saying, like, you got a bug on you or something. Alright, we got Michio and Shingo, it said. Michio and Shingo, the bug catchers. Oh, there's a poke we're seeing for the first time, probably. Minomuchi. It's called it's Burmy in English, right? Which one do I want to go after first? They're probably about the same in threat, you know? Like, not really much to worry about besides maybe like poison stings. This Chansey is making the most minimal contributions to battles. I mean, I say that, but it can't help out with healing status ailments, which is nice. Alright, there's a Dust Tox, which is called Dokukeiru. Another pork bun Pokemon. Alright, this Burmy's been in battle a bit too long. I'm gonna finish it off myself. Oh, there are those spikes. That's what I think of a Cascoon is looking like, rather than just that smooth, round appearance. There's a Cricketune. Go ahead and finish that off, because I don't think that Cascoon is really going to be doing anything besides being a pork bun with eyes. Oh look, it has lips too. Eye, lips, eye. See some eye, lips, eyes in the chat. Whoops, I attacked nothing. Thankfully the game will refocus your attack for you. Rhythm boxing. Nice. Rhythm boxing. Is that like a... I'm gonna Google that real quick. Is that like a Ring Fit thing or completely unrelated to that? Oh, you don't even mean a video game, do you? You just mean like an actual like exercise completely independent of video games, yeah? It seems like the sort of exercise that could probably be done with a Ring Fit, but I'm thinking of Carl because Carl does Ring Fit exercising. That's like his routine. Found a potion. Misdreavus. Whoa, that's an interesting Pokemon to find in the woods. I will catch that, though. What can I... Maybe weaken it with a... Wing attack might be kind of strong against that. I don't want to make the Misdreavus faint. Oh, okay, so I wasn't wrong then. Yeah, okay, so Justin is playing a video game for exercise. I think before I try weakening it, let me see if I can just catch the Misdreavus without having to weaken it at all. I have a lot of Pokeballs to spare, so it's not like I'm risking much here. Yeah, okay, well, that was worth a try. Oh, is that gonna hit? Is that a fairy type move? Interesting. Well, that did a little bit of damage, so I'll just keep going like this then. Almost. Alright, we've gotten closer with each Pokeball thrown, so let's keep doing it. There it is. Alright. One step closer each time. We got level ups too. Oh, you know, I should when I get to the town, I know I can switch Pokemon around from the box to the party anytime I want to, but it just feels wrong, you know? Like, I'm being like an old school millennial and insisting that decisions like that have to be done on a PC, but next town I go to, I should switch Bibarel out of the party so I can let another Pokemon that needs an evolution into the party for EXP. Alright, so this is Misdreavus. It's called Muma in Japanese. Muma. Kowagaru kokoro o akai tama de kyūshū shite eiyou ni suru. Tsukan wa kurogari de nemutte iru. It absorbs fear using the red balls around its neck. It absorbs fear as nutrients using the red balls around its neck. It and it sleeps in the darkness during the daytime. Alright, so I caught the poke, despite any doubts. Muma, a nickname for Muma. Muma the ghost. I think Muma is kind of a catchy name already, but Moom. Perfect. Mumu. Mumu the Muma. I'll go ahead and send that to a box. Tokonakejiman. Trainer tips. 薄暗くて見えませんが、森や洞窟にはたくさんの落とし物があります。There are a lot of dropped items in dark places like forests and caves. よく探してみましょう. So take a close look around. Probably use the Pokach's dowsing rods for that, right? Or the item finder. Item here. Sweet honey. I haven't even used the sweet honey I picked up earlier yet. This looks like... I was about to say the exit of the forest, but not quite. Well, the exit's probably over there in that corner, though. But there's more trainers to fight, I believe. So let me go ahead and take on all the trainers before I leave to get that experience. この森ってどこか不思議。力がみなぎってくるわ。There's something mysterious about this forest. I feel like it's sapping my energy. 不思議な気配。君からも感じられるぞ。I feel a mysterious presence. You must feel it too. Moo, says James. Interesting choices, Meditite and Psyduck. These Pokemon, by the way, in Japanese, Meditite is called Asanan, and Psyduck is called Kodaku, which literally means like baby duck. Kodaku. Golduck is the same in Japanese. Gorudaku. Alright, Pokemon are getting in some levels. And Chansey continues to charm every Pokemon around with that disarming voice. Let's go ahead and switch out to Link. What move is that? The Psyduck confused itself and didn't seem to do anything else. Seems like a pretty unproductive move. It wasn't Swagger, because that would have increased its attack stat. Like, I don't think it accomplished anything but confusing itself, right? Weird. Anata no shori wa fushigi janai wa ne. Well, there's... It's not mysterious at all that you won the battle. Ah, Asanan! Ah, my Meditite! We're making good money from these fights, too. Alright, fought these guys already, yes? Yep. Oh, there's an item I missed back here in the corner. Super Boru. Great ball. Battled these trainers already. I think the path was pretty linear this way, right? Well, there's trees I can't cut down yet, though. Yeah, okay, alright. I think I've already been through each way so far. So let's keep going. And I'll run through the grass as I keep going in case there are any, new Pokemon in this area I haven't caught yet, like Cascoon. And I know exactly what to name that when I catch it because I've been making jokes about it the entire stream. Oh, that was way too strong. I hope Chansey doesn't hit it. Chansey, please don't take down that Cascode. I want to catch it. Cascoon did harden, which probably helps. Oh, Chansey didn't attack anyway. Oh, come on, you can't. Oh, that's mean, dude. I can't throw a Pokeball until I took out the other Pokemon. All right. You can't throw a Pokeball if there's another Pokemon in the battle. It has to be a 1-on-1 or a 2-on-1. Alright, now I can throw the Pokeball. Alright, I caught Mayurudo, Cascoon. And we get a Pokedex entry. Look at that angle that it's sitting. That's interesting. Sanagi Pokemon. Is Sanagi the word for a cocoon? It is. Or it's the, I guess it's the word for cocoon. A pupa. I don't think I'm even familiar with that word in English. Katai mayu ni tsutsumarete aite no kougeki o jittu taete iru. Aite no sugata wa wasurenai. It, oh, mayu is the word for cocoon, isn't it? It, wraps itself in its hard cocoon to defend itself from enemy attacks. It never forgets its enemy's appearance. Because it's always staring like that. Alright. Time to make the joke. Nikuman, which means pork bun. And then eventually I'll evolve that into a Dustox, and it'll be really silly to have a freaking moth Pokemon named Pork Bun. I never did play those Pokemon games on GameCube. And I have to say, Pokemon XD is such a silly thing to name that game. Because whenever people type out XD referring to the game's title, I always see like the laughing emoticon in those letters. It never immediately looks to me like the letters XD from the title. It just looks like the laughing face. So it looks like Justin is laughing in the chat. Ah, Deguchi, yokatta. Oh, she speaks much more softly in that voice I gave her. Ah, Deguchi, yokatta. Koko made kuretanda. Oh, the exit. I'm glad. We finally made it. Atashi hitori dattara zettai ni muri datta wa. I never could have made it this far by myself. Arigatou, Kairu-san. Thank you, Kyle. And she says farewell and moves on. I have a feeling we'll be seeing her again. Oh, there's another side of the route. Oh, this is the path we couldn't advance through before. So once we have the cut HM, we don't have to go through the forest again. That was a nice calm forest, though. I liked it out there. My Pokemon are to be fully healed, yeah? So let's take on these fishermen. Nonbiri tsuri o tanushimu otona no ajiwai da ne. Enjoying a nice quiet day of fishing. That's one of the pleasures of being an adult. Kore wa genki no ii trainer ga kanari otta na. Ikuzo. There are a lot of energetic trainers out here. Let's do it. This guy is Takamasa, the fisherman. He has a Goldeen, Tosakinto. Togashita shori wa ookii. I've lost out on a lot of victories. Kakarimasen na. Kibun tenkan de mo suru ka. Kakarimasen. I guess he's saying like I'm not catching anything. I guess I gotta change my approach. Basically what he's saying. The Eterna Forest, that's what it's called in English. I guess I'd love to like train myself on these route and location names in both languages so I can start remembering them. Alright, this guy's got a corp. I don't know if that intimidate ability is working because that Magikarp doesn't look intimidated at all. It's just sitting there like corp. My upstairs neighbors are making a bit of racket moving something around at 10:30 at night. That's interesting. Oh, thanks for visiting the chat. Leary Discharge Mab NWC. Good to have a spam bot always. Best viewers, and then its link immediately got rejected. Well, farewell, silly user. It's been nice having you tune in. Alright, anyway, another Magikarp is up next. Oops, I didn't mean to switch out of Pokemon. We're gonna keep going. Did that just say this guy has 6 Pokemon? Or was that my... That wasn't my party, was it? This guy's gonna have 6 Magikarps, isn't he? What a silly waste of time. Because they only give you very small amounts of EXP anyway. Yeah, this fool's got 6 Pokemon and they're probably all Magikarps. This guy's been catching a lot of fish in this river, clearly. But then once this guy evolves all those Magikarps into Gyarados, that's when things will get really crazy. Gyarados was always kind of like my go-to water-type Pokemon in Pokemon games if I didn't catch or if I didn't choose the stronger water-type starter. Corp. He's the King Carp guy. Yeah, the Koi King. That's what they call Magikarp in Japanese. Koi King. Oops, I didn't mean to run. Also, I just realized I was talking about the that one bot that got banned, but there were like 2 spam bots that tried to enter my chat at exactly the same time and got banned instantly. I didn't even notice the second one. Hand_held addictions. Ooh, is basically what its name is. Anyway. Motto majime ni yareya yokatta yo. I guess I should have taken the battle more seriously. Tsue Pokemon wo tsutta zo. Sa, shobu to ikou. I caught a strong Pokemon. Let's battle. More Magikarp, huh? That's the strong Pokemon that he caught. He does have 3 though. Maybe I'll be pleasantly surprised by a different water type poke. He has a Goldeen next, that's pretty good. But then he's got another Magikarp. I am unimpressed. Carp, carp, carp. Oops, I skipped his dialogue. Alright, I can't reach that. Oh wait, I can't reach this. There's a land over here. It's just a potion. Route 205, and this is the way forward to Hakutai City, which means, what was it called? Eterna City? There's a bunch of berries over here. Let's pluck these and then plant. That's just another way through the... back to the forest. Doof doof. Let's pluck these berries and then plant others. This is a kurabo berry. Momonberry. And this is an orenberry. Another Odemberry and water it, and then we'll be on our way. Probably almost the next town. The sign was pointing me in that direction, so... And that'll be a good place to stop for the night. Oh, the town's right here. Okay, yeah, I was right here then. Let's check the sign. Koko wa Hakutai City, mukashi o ima ni tsunagu machi. This is Eterna City, the city connecting the distant past to the present. I see a Team Galactic guy over here. Hello, Bugcatcher. Jirensha ni noreba kibon soukai da ne. Riding a bicycle feels so refreshing. Otto, soko no trainer. Mumu, omae wa choi to tsuyosou da na. Hey you, trainer, you look pretty strong, don't you? Pokemon o toru no wa akirame, iya, yushite yarou. Pokemon o toru no wa... He's saying like I'll give up on catching Pokemon, or like I'll forgive you, something like that. Anyway, I'm gonna run in here, heal Pokemon at the Pokemon Center, and that'll be a good place to leave off during the evening. This is a good stream. I played for almost 2 hours, made good progress. Thwarted Team Galactic, made my way through the woods, made a new friend named Momi. It was a good stream. Let's finish off by pausing by pressing the correct button. Oh, actually, while I'm here, let's go ahead and swap out before I forget to do so. Put Bibarel back into the PC. And we'll work on evolving KC, the Abra. I'll go ahead and save one more time. Alright, well thank you friends for watching this longer Pokemon Shining Pearl stream. Let me see if there's anybody I can raid. this evening. Any friends of the show who might be live. I'll go ahead and add because Nick won't be streaming tomorrow. It's a good weekend for me to do a stream on a Saturday night. Maybe I'll do an extended one that's a bit longer, like this one, or even longer than tonight. We'll see. Depends on what time I start playing, but Nick is on vacation, so he won't be streaming, so it's a good weekend for me to stream a bunch. And I have a 3-day weekend, actually, so can do multiple poke sessions in a row for anybody who's interested in tuning in. No friends of the show who are streaming right now. But let me see who else is streaming in this category. Whoops. I think there are other people live playing this tonight, yeah? Oh yeah, a bunch. There's somebody doing a Soul Link thing with somebody. Somebody's playing in Spanish. There's some Japanese players live with this game tonight, which is interesting. There's multiple people playing Soul Link. I wonder if they're the two people who are playing together. Somebody there says they're doing Sableye event time. I wonder what that means. Let me tune in on this streamer real quick. I'll go ahead and raid this person who's in the middle of a rival fight, and let's see. I'm not going to be able to spell... Oops, let me turn off the caps lock. Gotta make sure I copy-paste this thing, because I won't get it spelled right if I try. Tamsi and Tanuki is their name. And they're playing the same game, so we're going to go ahead and raid this person. Oh, whoops, why did I type... Oh, that's... Typed the wrong thing. There we go. Alright, we're gonna raid this streamer named Tamsi and Tanuki. They're playing the same game. They're in the middle of a rival fight, so... Rival fight, oh my dog, will be the raid message for tonight. Thank you, everybody, for watching. I'll most likely be back tomorrow to play more Pokemon Shining Pearl. We'll make progress in this game, slowly but steadily. Thank you to the Pokemon fans, the Digits BB fans for tuning in. And I'll see everybody, hopefully, multiple evenings in a row over the weekend. Thank you for tuning in. See everybody soon. Good night.